Do you know how many species of sea turtles are classified as threatened or endangered? According to SeaTurtles.org, 6 of the 7 sea turtle species are classified as threatened or endangered. Many species of sea turtles are at risk due to the threats they face throughout their lives. I am personally concerned about the safety of sea turtles. Anyone who knows me is aware that turtles are my favorite animals. All you have to do is walk into my room and you'll see turtles everywhere. I think they're beautiful animals, and I want people to be aware of the threats they face, so that turtles don't have to face extinction anytime soon. Threats to sea turtles can range anywhere from natural threats, illegal poaching and sea turtle trade, commercial fishing, and pollution. Let's first turn our attention to natural threats. I created this pie chart. I labeled it Cause of Death of Sea Turtles. I created this chart to help give you a better idea of which of the 4 threats we'll be talking about causes the most harm to sea turtles. Natural threats makes up this green portion here, which is about 10% of sea turtle deaths. Sea turtles start facing natural threats before they're even hatched from their eggs. There are predators such as ants or raccoons that will go and try to eat the eggs. As turtles begin to hatch and make their way out of the nest, they continue to face natural threats. There are other predators that will go after them, and those predators can be crabs or birds. So natural threats are an issue to sea turtles, and so is illegal poaching and sea turtle trade. On the chart here, illegal poaching and sea turtle trade makes up this orange area, and that's about 15% of sea turtle deaths. I asked my audience if they thought there was anything that we could do to help prevent the endangerment of sea turtles. And one of the audience members mentioned having harsher penalties for poachers that are trying to collect shells. And he mentioned a great point because illegal sea turtle trade is definitely an issue, especially for hawksbill sea turtles. Hawksbill sea turtles are known for their beautiful gold shells, and many people would hunt them in order to create jewelry and other luxury items. And because they were hunted so much, they are now listed as critically endangered. According to ConserveTurtles.org, in order to help improve their survival, there were 173 governments that signed an agreement saying that hawksbill sea turtle shells are illegal to trade. So poaching is an issue because they're trying to collect shells, but they also try to get sea turtle skin in order to make leather goods. Sea turtles are also poached in order to obtain sea turtle oils that they use in beauty products, as well as for human consumption. People will eat sea turtle meat and eggs. So sea turtles are threatened by humans through means of poaching and illegal sea turtle trade, but they're also threatened by humans through means of commercial fishing. On the pie chart here, commercial fishing represents this blue area, and that is about 25% of sea turtle deaths. There are hundreds and thousands of sea turtles that are accidentally captured in fisheries. Fisheries use a technique called long-line fishing, and basically what this is there's a very heavy long line going through the waters, and it has numerous baited hooks on there. Sea turtles will be swimming through and get injured or killed by those lines. Fisheries often use a technique called gill nets, and gill nets are basically these nets that try to capture fish by their gills, and sea turtles will often get caught in those and end up drowning. So commercial fishing poses a huge threat, but sea turtles' biggest threat is pollution. And on the pie chart I created, pollution represents this yellow area, which makes up 50% of sea turtle deaths. So pollution can harm sea turtles directly. That direct contact can be very harmful, and it can also build up in sea turtles' tissue over time. There's a disease called the fibropapillomas, and many researchers believe that that disease is linked to pollution, and that disease will cause tumors in the tissue of sea turtles. So pollution not only harms sea turtles directly, but it also harms their habitat I asked my audience if they knew what kind of habitat turtles lived in, and they mentioned lakes, homes, rivers, and so on. And they're correct. When talking about sea turtles specifically, they usually live in shallow coastal waters and bays. So when that pollution enters those habitats, the habitat starts degrading, which is harmful for sea turtles. And pollution will also harm the food that sea turtles are trained to eat. The pollution will kill off aquatic animal life and plant. Often sea turtles will also mistake pollution for food. There'll be plastic in the water and sea turtles will try and eat it and die that way. So pollution is a huge threat to sea turtles. Now let's go over everything that we covered. Sea turtles struggle to survive due to the increasing threats. You are now informed about the threats they face through natural ways, poaching and illegal sea turtle trade, commercial fishing, and pollution. Now that you're informed about the danger that sea turtles are in due to these threats, I encourage you to do your part and help reduce the human-made threats.